Ocean breeze, mountain view. Tasmania is full of it all. But who'd think that this peaceful place was once called hell on earth? In this episode, we are traveling to Port Arthur, a place that is full of violent past and haunted story. Come with me, SameeKaori, episode 2 in Tasmania. We are going to Port Arthur today. Go the ghost tour. From Hobart, we are heading southeast towards the Tasman Peninsula. It is about 90-minute drive. The road is something special. Driving on the Tasman highway through Sorell, you will get to see this stunning view. The moment that a light reflects off the water, so beautiful. Driving beyond, you will get to see flat plain and farmland, yellow grass and greeny hill as if it was a perfect painting, just minutes away from the turquoise ocean. The scenery keeps getting better the further we go. We are at our first stop, Eaglehawk Neck. Welcome to the Whale Trail. You might like whale during migration season. Pirate Bay is a well-known location for orca watching. Eaglehawk Neck is famous for its spectacular scenery. A massive stretch of coastline framed by rugged cliff and rocky hill. But back in the day, Eaglehawk Neck was a major convict checkpoint. It is just 30 meters in width. This narrow strip of land connects the Tasman Peninsula to the mainland. The ocean is right there on the both sides. The view is kind of breathtaking. Rolling waves, turquoise sea water, calming and soothing, a true beauty of nature. Today, it's just so peaceful. But you can feel the weight of the past. Back in colonial time, it is hard to believe that this beautiful place was once heavily guarded with soldiers, dogs, and chains. All to stop convicts from escaping. Since it is the only route to Port Arthur, we took a group photo, bidding farewell to the present. We are back on the road before heading to one of the haunted places in Australia. Finally arrived at Port Arthur. The highlight today, it was built for convicts who reoffended after arriving in Australia. A place of pain, brutal punishment. About 1,000 people died here. It was later destroyed by bushfire 1895. Everything was closed when we got here. Why we are here this late? The thing that can only be done after sunset, because we are here for the ghost tour. Before that, we need to fill up our energy. 1830 restaurant and bar. We are at Port Arthur. It's about 1830.
It should be the year that they started or something like that.
A contemporary dining experience with the finest Tasman ingredients, from seafood to butcher. Many options to choose from, and from here, the restaurant overlook Port Arthur historic site. Such a nice view. Look at this gigantic octopus tentacle, very smoky and aromatic. Oyster is a bit disappointing. The size is a bit small. Although the fish and chips look so simple, it tastes so good. This is what we ordered for 4 people. Yummy food. They are quite busy. Booking is recommended. It is now the time for the ghost tour. There are 3 sessions a day, 7, 8:30 and 9 p.m. Might have a different session time in different months. We went there in March, so please check the timetable on their website. The ticket is $35 per person. The tour runs 90
Welcome, ladies and
minutes.
gentlemen. My name's Luca. Welcome to Port Arthur. And tonight I've got for you some history, some mystery, and some dark tales. But before we get started, I've got to go over some, safety information and some housekeeping.
The tour guide
first of all,
welcomed
number
us
one rule,
and gave us
stay within
safety
the group.
instruction
Don't
before
go
the
running
ghost
off
tour
to take
started.
photos.
The sun is about to set and we are heading inside, passing the beautiful garden that is full of harsh history. Our tour began at the government house. The guide spoke in a low voice, sharing story of the past. We walked to our first stop, the church. There was a tragedy happened when William slyly killed another convict, Joseph Shuttleworth. Their spirits are still trapped in the church wall. People have heard whisper and seen shadow move where no one should be. We went on the Eastman house, where ghostly faces have been spotted in the window. Then we heard about the lady in blue, a spirit who worked in a long dress, searching for her lost child. Our final stop was the separate prison. The silence was heavy. Some say it's just a cold stone, but others believe the prisoner never truly left. The ghost tour ends and we are back to the visitor center. Some visitors sent photos of what they had witnessed. We are in Mona, another most busy place in Tasmania, located in Berrydale, a northern suburb of Hobart. You can travel to Mona by ferry. That's the most popular way. But we already got a car, so we just drive here. Only 20 minutes from Hobart City. Mona is the largest private museum in Australia. It has a restaurant, bar, and winery inside, sometimes hosting a special event like music festival. Wow, the view is amazing. It's just at the waterfront. Water at the front and the mountain on the right. Rose-colored panel in contrast to the green grass and the bright sky. That's so beautiful. But we have walked for like 10 minutes, still can't find the entrance. Where's the museum? That's alright. Let me just play around. Oh, it's here! The museum entrance. The main building is actually underground. You have to walk down the spiral staircase for another 3 levels, like going down into a bunker. The walls are low and textured. The light is dim, like we are going to a secret ball. Something hidden and strange. There's no label at Mona. You have to download the O on your phone. They kind of tell you where you are by showing the artwork nearby. Not just an ordinary museum, Mona is something far beyond that. Apart from ancient collection, it also holds cutting-edge modern art. Some of it move, some are bold, some are provoking, some are nothing like you expected, and some are just plain bizarre. You might be confused, you might be amused. It's the experience. After hours inside Mona, where the world is full of questions, we knocked back to reality. Art can feed the mind, but not the body. Not long after we arrived at Hobart waterfront, Mures. From classic fish and chips to any other type of seafood dish. They also have the fishmonger counter including sashimi, oyster, and other fish that you can take home. I'm having a classic fish and chips, fried scallop, and also scallop pie. Smaller portion than I expected. This curried scallop pie is milder compared to the other one we had earlier. Try ginger beer for the first time. Very interesting taste. Time has gone by so quickly. We are now saying goodbye to Hobart. We really enjoyed and had a great time here. This trip was full of quite surprise for every journey. It's good to expect the unexpected. Waiting to board for our plane. Check-in and backdrop was so quick. It's a good thing about the small airport. Really have to say goodbye and I will come back again. We catch one last glimpse of Tasmania's beautiful landscape through the window. Winding rivers, yellow plain, and the bright blue sky slowly fade and shift. The rent pattern and the skyscraper begin to appear below. Only 1 hour in the air. Their contrast is so striking. One journey ends, and another is awaiting. See you next time.